When I was first studying the real estate market, a lot of people were indeed selling all sorts of like, oh, you should go knock door to door and ask people for foreclosures. If they're in foreclosure, be friends with them, build a relationship, and then come in and offer them a below market deal. And other people say, you should buy a house and you should flip it. And all these people were like, you should. And I remember as a young person, I was 24, 25 years old when I started seriously looking into real estate investing. Because at that point, I was making good money as a headhunter, and I was finally saving up enough money to really play in the real estate game. And I was reading and studying all of these books, and I was like, some of this stuff doesn't make sense to me because I'm looking at tax law right over here. Let's say when you look at the IRS, when you go to the irs.gov and you read their tax laws, you realize that flipping houses actually costs you a lot of tax negative consequence. If you sell a home and under 2 years and it drastically increases in price, you have to pay income tax or short-term capital gain on that money. And of course, tax law is always changing. So never, ever take a real estate guru's advice for real, because some of their shit will not make sense for you. For instance, the idea that you should go and flip a house. I ain't got the time for that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I can paint a house. I can do some simple fixes here and there. I'm not going to go and flip a home. I don't have a team of 10 people working for me where we can do this shit day in and day out for a very cheap price. No, it takes time and effort to get a crew together, to assemble the deal, to take the time to do the deal. And then when you sell the home, you got to pay this massive load of taxes on it. And then God forbid you don't carry your costs. Then what now? Is flipping desirable? Is it profitable? No. So you got to go with the actual customized solution for yourself. I call this bespoke investing. You've got to come up with an investment strategy that works for you yourself. Don't listen to other people. Be like, oh, they did that, I'm going to go do that. It's not that simple. You have to think about what skills do they have? What situation are they in that makes that applicable and accessible for them versus you? Right? You got to customize the situation, which is why at the end of the day, I also don't do foreclosures and I go knock on people's doors. That shit is scary. What if you get kidnapped and put into a basement? It's not worth it. Right? It's actually dangerous, some of the advice that they give people. Like, oh, walk into somebody's house and ask them how it's going. That's creepy. All right? So again, not everyone's advice is good. Be very careful out there.